Πρέπει να με βλέπετε τώρα, να είμαστε ok, για να δούμε. Είμαστε live, καλώς ήρθατε σε ένα live. Ναι, και η Μαλού. Μαλού, γεια σου. Πες γεια στο live. Όχι, εντάξει. Okay. Λοιπόν, τι θα κάνουμε, είχα σκεφτεί να παίξω κάποιο game. Οπότε θα δούμε, θα κάτσω να ψάξω τη λίστα και να ξεκινήσω κάποιο game. Οπότε, για να δω τι έχω. Πρέπει να φαίνομαι, ναι, πρέπει να φαίνομαι, οκ. Φαίνομαι μια χαρά. Οπότε, για πάμε Steam. Για να δούμε τι θα παίξουν. Ψάχνω εγώ. Ξέρεις, είχαμε πει το Μάριο που λείπει να προχωρήσουμε να τερματίσουμε και αν ξεκινήσω κάποιο θα μπορούσε. Αλλά όχι. Θα με δυσκολέψει αρκετά για να το τερματίσω. Εγώ ψάχνω ακόμα, αλλά αυτό είναι και γρήγορο. Και μπορούμε αυτό, αλλά και ποιο άλλο. Hello, καλησπέρα, καλώς ήρθατε στο live. Ξέρεις, πώς λέγεται στο όνομα, Μπορώ να ξεκινήσω το Hogwarts Legends ή το Star Wars, το πρώτο. Πάμε Hogwarts. Ναι, είμαι αλλού. Μαλλού, τι είναι? Μαλλού. Τι είναι? Για μισό. Τι είναι να μου βρει? Πάμε το δω. Κάτσε με λεπτά. Δεν φαίνομαι. Δεν θα περνούμε. Είναι δυνατά παιχνίδια. Ναι, το ξέρω ότι είναι δυνατά παιχνίδια. Νομίζω πέραν οκ. Οπότε το χαμηλώνω κι άλλο και μου λέτε. Νομίζω εκεί είναι οκ. Το έχω χαμηλώσει αρκετά, ακούγομαι, ναι, οκ. Περιμένω το game να κάνω όλο αυτό. Ας πιω λίγο τσάι. Είναι κόμπλε. Ωραία. Χαίρομαι. Οπότε είχα αφήσει λίγο το YouTube. Είπα λίγο να ξεκουραστώ και να το συνεχίσω λίγο αργότερα. Οπότε λογικό είπα να ξεκουραστώ. Περιμένω. Μετά όταν τελειώσω το... Φαίνομαι καλά. Δεν φαίνομαι καλά. Φαίνομαι σκοτεινός. Να βάλω ένα φως, για δώσε μου 2 λεπτά. Να βάλω λίγο φως μπροστά μου γιατί δεν φαίνομαι. Να φαίνομαι τώρα, οκ, μια χαρά. Για να μην τυφλώθω κιόλας. Για πάμε. Βάζουμε F. Συνεχίζουμε. Από το διαβάσουμε όλο. Accept. Προχωράμε. Skip. Okay. Ναι. 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 Τι είναι? Κάτι τι μου δίνει. Όλα αυτά δηλαδή μου τα έδωσε. Όχι, θα τα αφήσουμε πως είναι. Τον ήχο άστο πως είναι. Το controller. Controller. Skip. Και F κορτίνιο. Τα γελάσω. Α, είναι ο φωτισμός. Εκεί είναι ok. Α, να πατάω F. Δεν πάω πατάω. Δεν πάω πατάω με το κουμπί. Α, μας έστειλαν το χαρτί που μας λέει ότι μας προσκαλούνε στο, πώς το λένε, στην εκπαίδευση μαγείας. Αυτά. Πώς θα είμαστε τώρα? Μαλλί. Αν πρόσωπο, πρώτα είναι πρόσωπο. Να πάρουμε αυτό, να είμαστε στο πρόσωπο σε φάση τι θέλεις, να είμαστε λίγο πιο νευριασμένοι στους υπόλοιπους. Γυαλάκια. Και θα πάρω και αυτά τα γυαλάκια για να είμαι σε φάση τι θες τώρα, μ' αφήνεις να κάνω τη δουλειά μου, όλη την ώρα. Θα τους κοιτάμε όπως οι δάσκαλοι που μας κοιτάγανε, τι, έτσι περίπου. Επόμενο είναι το κούρεμα. Τι κούρεμα? Πρέπει να του βάλω κάτι που να ταιριάζει με τον χαρακτήρα του. Λοιπόν, βάλω αυτό. Χρώμα. Θα αφήσω το μαύρο. Κάτσε. Αυτό είναι ok. Επόμενο. Αν έχει γρατζουνιές. Τι γρατζουνιές? Δηλαδή, μας επιτέθηκε κάτι και μας έκανε γρατζουνιές. Το σημάδι του Harry Potter το έχει? Όχι, μόνο αυτό σκετό. Okay, άφησε το χωρίς πληγές. Αυτά είναι φρύδια. Αυτό το χρώμα και πάνω. Το μάτια, το χρώμα του. Μου αρέσει το μπλε ανοιχτό. Αυτό περίπου, νίκη. Και φρύδια αυτό. Μπορούμε να το βάλουμε μονόφρυδο. Μπορούμε να το βάλουμε πιο γλυκά. Πλατιά. Αυτό το αφήσω. Και θα βάλουμε αυτό εδώ. Αυτό με αυτό τι διαφορά έχει? Είναι περίπου το ίδιο. Απλά αυτό είναι πιο κοντό και αυτό είναι πιο μαχρί. Θα του βάλω αυτό που είναι πιο χαρούμενο κιόλας. Voice one.
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
That was quite something.
It was wonderful. A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Story. Θέλω με την ιστορία. Στο εύκολο, normal ή δύσκολο? Θα βάλω normal. Θα βάλω first name και last name. Τι όνομα θα βάλουμε? Ολβερικά. Όχι. Θα βάλω και ελληνικά. Περίμενε. Αυτό. Μπορώ να το αφήσω έτσι. Βάλει. Ωραία. Είμαστε έτοιμοι. Επίσης φαίνεται κάνει μπαμ από απόσταση.
It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone
Come to la
take so
vedi.
quickly
Ah, sì.
to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Eleazar! George! Glad my rather cryptic
George.
description of our location did not thwart your findings.
Α, το ξέχασαμε πολλά χρόνια πριν τον Harry Potter. Το ξέχασα.
Slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatergoers in the West End. It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I... Best not speak here, Eleazar. Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to. Wonderful idea. As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you. Ages since I've been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
Κάποια στιγμή νομίζω δεν είχε ηχό. Ναι. Άλογα δεν έχει. Τι φάση. Τι, χωρίς άλογα, πώς. Ακόμα δεν άρχισαν την ψευδαίσθηση. Τι φάση. Οπα. Α, υπότιτλοι, περίμενε.
And who is your traveling companion? A new student.
Βάλ' το εδώ και
Yes,
βλέπουμε.
sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary. It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late. Nor have I. Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term.
Medium έχω βάλει.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional
Στην αρχή κόλλησε λίγο, αυτό κατάλαβα κι εγώ, θα δούμε.
gifted wizard. Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's
Is it?
risen so far at the ministry. Have you seen this?
Δεν το είχα σκεφτεί.
I have.
Θα τα το φτιάξω να δω πώς θα χαμηλώσω.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago. Miriam? How? She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume that she had to get rid of it quickly to keep it safe. Presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful.
Ο άλλος είδε ένα δράκο και δεν είπε τίποτα.
That symbol. What's that glow? I don't see a glow. Nor do I. Merlin's beard.
Κλειδί.
How did you... Wait. We do.
Χάσαμε τον έναν. Τώρα εμφανίστηκαν, οκ. Άμα κάνεις λίγο, έτσι όχι, λίγο στο λίγο. Όχι. Α, κολλάει,
Perhaps a bit.
Το έχω χαμηλώσει για να δούμε.
It's Wigan World potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
Αλλά δηλαδή ακόμα δεν ξεκινήσαμε, θα μας εκπαιδεύσουν με το G,
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key.
Έλα τώρα. Περίμενα. Ωραία. What are low? Γιατί μου κολλάει.
How far did that port key take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there. I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path.
Κάνει κάποια spicy, σαν είναι πολύ λίγα.
Mind your step.
Όπως εδώ που κάνει το spike.
Where do you suppose your wife got the port key that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time.
Low. Το scan. Το κάνουμε έτσι. Ωραία.
Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the port key.
Ξέρω ότι θα πρέπει να πάμε εκεί. Αυτό είναι το μόνο σίγουρο. Okay,
There's the path down below.
searching for evidence of lost magic.
Δεν θα ψάξουμε τίποτα άλλο. Τι στα βάζα, αν έχει τίποτα, όχι.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that one work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
Α, οκ. Ναι, λέει use camera. Α, με την κάμερα που να πιάνεις το στόχο σου. Οκ. Επίσης τα βάζα δεν πρέπει να έχει μέσα τίποτα να μου δίνει. Τίποτα, μόνο τα σπάμε. Ναι, το είδα και ανεβαίνουμε, αλλά μπρε, δώστε κάτι, μην μ' αφήνετε έτσι. Οπα, να. Να μου δώσει νομίσματα. Ωραία, και πώς θα πάμε απέναντι, θα πετάξουμε. Repair. Α, για να ξαρτιστεί. Οκ, ενδιαφέρον. Αυτό πάει σιγά σιγά, δεν μπορώ.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason.
Α, για το κλειδί.
Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
Professor, this statue.
This may have been his home.
Από εδώ. Που το είχα καταλάβει με την πίσω πλευρά.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But
Α,
what did it block it?
είναι το σχέδιο που είχαμε δει.
Professor Fig.
Σκαθρευτής.
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't
Ναι, ποιο δωμάτιο, τι.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
Έλα, θα πα... What? Εγώ περίμενα θα βάλει το χέρι του και θα πει...
I don't believe it.
Α, μπήκανε. Α, έλα ρε, τον θυμάμαι.
Hello?
Πω. Άφησα να κοιμηθεί, μωρέ. Έχει καρδιά ο άνθρωπος.
It can't be.
Για εμένα.
Just a moment.
Ας περιμένουμε.
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume. Precisely. The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
Το κλειδί που ήταν στο... μπράβο.
This way, then. Stay close.
Είναι τόσο τέλειο.
After you.
Είναι σε φάση ξωτικό. Α, μου προτέχεις.
Inside the car, if you don't wish to lose them.
Γιατί αυτός θα οδηγήσει.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact,
Αυτό σε VR θα ήταν τέλειο.
as we speak, we're just beneath the main
Το τρενάκι.
you see now are the newest. Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts? They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath. A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantment. It's a security measure. Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you? Heard of it? These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Vault number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Τι ήταν αυτό στο κάρποτο μου, γιατί.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that? We were just wondering about that. He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
Τους παράξενο που είχε αυτό το κολάρο εδώ.
Here we are. When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years.
Αν είναι goblin, το ξέχασα. Είναι πιο κοντά, δεν είναι εξωτικό. Ούτε καν να αλλάξω εγώ.
Thank you for your help.
Τι θα πάρουμε, χρήματα, νομίσματα, νομίζω...
Instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door. Wait.
Και με σκλήτωσαν.
Professor, that was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps.
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Standing symbol, then spell. Ah, okay, yep. Κάτσε. Α, οκ. Και κατάλαβα, εντάξει, και το κατάλαβα. Θα πέτυχω το R. Να μην ψάξουμε πρώτα εδώ. Έχει πράγματα που μπορούμε να πάρουμε. Όχι. Και το σύμβολο. Οπότε αυτό μας αποκαλύπτει πράγματα για να τα βρούμε πιο εύκολα.
This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
Δεν μπορούμε να προχωρήσουμε.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
Το βρήκαμε εκεί.
But on the floor.
What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue?
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast
Όμως οπότε το φως γυρνάει. Ωραία, μπήκαμε το Lumos.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Αυτό δεν θυμίζει λίγο την τελευταία ταινία του Χάρτη? Περίμενε, δεν μπορώ να τα γράψω όλα. Θα κάνω 3. Δεν κάναμε ένα. Δεύτερο. Ένα δεύτερο. Α, οκ. Το φτιάξει πολλά ήταν. Ένα. Εντάξει, οκ, μάθαμε και την άμυνα. Μάθαμε και το Lumos.
This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere.
Boom.
That's where they're leading. That glow again.
Άρα.
I suppose I'm on my own this time. Lumos, Protego.
Α, όχι, ένα. Υπάρχει και τα 3. Τέλεια.
It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here. Protego.
Αχ! Δεν το έχω... Να μην το έχω. Ναι, ευχαριστώ. Τώρα μου το λες. Έλα. Οπότε με τη δυνατότερη άμυνα, δηλαδή τη στιγμή την άμυνα, οπότε κάνω και τη δυνατότερη επίθεση. Οκ, το θυμάμαι, αλλά το ξεχάσω. Έλα να τελειώνουμε, να προχωρήσουμε. Όχι, Λούμους. Πώς. Ευχαριστώ που τρέχει. Δεν το ήξερα. Το θυμάμαι. Από όλα τα game ξέρουμε ότι αυτό τρέχει. Πόρτα. Θα είναι εύκολη να μπούμε ή όχι. Ή θα μας εμποδίσει κάτι για να μπούμε. Τι είναι αυτό. Πώς τα κατάφερε εκεί, ήρθε τόσο άμεσα.
I don't know, but I found this floating above that basin.
That isn't only a basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder.
Αναμνήσεις.
Follow my lead.
Αλλά από ποιον αναμνήσεις. Αυτός δεν είναι ο Dumbledore.
All is in place. The portkey is well hidden. Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created may be impossible to follow.
Όχι.
It will only be
Δεν
impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the ritual wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge.
Πρέπει να πάντως μου μοιάζει ότι αυτός είναι ο Dumbledore.
Accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
Αυτή την
That's what you see. The glow that surrounded
ανάμνηση. Και πάλι.
astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant
Ο
for
George
centuries.
λυπάμαι να είναι νεκρός.
And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were all rather different than it did a moment ago. Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be...
Τα Goblin.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have them.
Οπότε αυτός κάνει μαγικά χωρίς ραβδί.
Where were we? I'm not giving you anything. Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Χωρίς να σας πω, θα χάσετε και οι δύο. Αυτό αυτός είναι ο φύλακας. Θα τον χάσουμε, όχι. Έλα, παρατρίχα. Να είχαμε και θύμα δεύτερο.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Ναι, το είδες.
Are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here.
Μ' αρέσει που από πίσω παίζει τη μουσική. Και φτάσαμε. Μία ώρα για να μας δείξει το logo του game. Οπότε σε αυτή μία ώρα μάθαμε 2 ικανότητες και μία επίθεση. Πολύ ωραία. Τι, και τελειώσε. Game, είσαι εδώ. Αργία, εντάξει. Αργία, εντάξει. Πάρε το χρόνο σου. Άργησε και λίγο, μην αγχώνεσαι. Έλα, όχι. Έλα, για ποιο λόγο να με φτάσει εδώ, έπρεπε να το δω, να προχωρήσουμε αργά, να φτάσουμε.
I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened.
Δεν θα πω τίποτα, θα το καταλάβουν.
And me.
Of course, sir.
Αφού με ρωτήσουν.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
Καλά, δεν θα χτυπήσει, δηλαδή τι.
Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us.
The sorting ceremony's over. There were...
Να πω κάτι. Πώς φαίνεται το κακός από την αρχή.
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening. I'll be in touch. Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Ένα καθυστερημένο αμένα.
You're just in time. Have a seat.
Πολύ σκεπτικό.
Yes, a bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions, certain expectations.
Expectation. Το πρώτο να δεν έχω ξεκινήσει ακόμα και το wait, κάνε expectation το αυτό κάναμε πριν.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
A desire to learn? I do enjoy a good puzzle, and I believe I have a ready mind.
You're clever indeed. You have the ability to reflect clearly on that which puzzles others. And you've a ready mind, quick to learn. Perhaps you belong in Ravenclaw.
Δεν ξέρω, αλλά πάντως ήθελε λίγο πιο σχεδιαστικά, ήθελε λίγο πιο καλύτερο. Ευχαριστώ.
You belong in Ravenclaw.
Ravenclaw. Οκ. Καλά είναι. Τι ρωτάνε οι άλλοι.
Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty.
Δεν ξέρω αν κάνουμε καλά στην ομάδα που πήγαμε, αλλά θα το δούμε.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley.
Hello, Garitos.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As deputy headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you.
Θα σου έλεγα ποιο game είναι, αλλά δεν θέλω να σου πω. Δεν σου λέει γιατί δεν το έχω γράψει. Είναι το Hogwarts Legends. Είναι στο κόσμο του Harry Potter. Επειδή δεν ήξερα τι θα παίξω, γι' αυτό το λέω. Πάκμε.
The ghost or the poltergeist?
Ghost or a poltergeist? A non-being can never have been.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back.
Μ' αρέσει που λέει μπες και κοιμήσου και τα λέμε αύριο το πρωί. Τόσο ξαφνικά λέει τόσες λεπτομέρειες μωρέ. Μαγεία είναι, οπότε Red, καλώς ήρθες στο live το επόμενο πρωί που εγώ αν ήμουν εκεί απλά θα με είχε πάρει ο ύπνος, δεν θα ξύπναγα, απλά θα κοιμόμουν. Ωραία, ξυπνήσαμε. Δεν έχει κάπου να βουτήσουν τα δόντια, να πλύνουν τη μούρη, τίποτα. Απλά πάμε έτσι. Όπα. Α, εδώ θέλει φωτιά. Α, δεν μπορούμε ακόμα.
Just have to wait for the right moment.
I'm not sure this is the right spot. I want him to be in the perfect place. A place he'll be happy with. But I can't seem to find it. Great golden gobstones! I want him to thrive here.
Golden gobstones?
My own little expression. I bought this Dittany seedling from home and I so want him to feel cozy. Dittany is amazing, isn't it? So much healing power in such a little plant. I've a bit of a thing for plants, as you can see. Pleased to meet you. I'm Samantha.
Nice to meet you, Samantha. Is Dittany used in the Wiggenweld potion?
Μ' αρέσει που έχω γράψει το όνομά μου, απλά δεν θα το πει γιατί δεν ξέρει.
Actually, Professor Fig told me about the Wiggenweld potion.
Of course. I heard you were studying with him before term. He's an enigma, Fig.
Θα ήταν ωραίο να έγραφα το όνομά μου και να έχει μια τελεία. Μπορώ να πω ότι δεν ξέρω, αλλά θα πω εδώ. Θα πέσω λίγο ψαγμένος.
Well, I hope he told you about more than Wiggenweld. You've lots to catch up on, I'm sure.
Α, αυτές εδώ είναι ερωτήσεις.
An affinity for herbology is more typical of a Hufflepuff than a Ravenclaw, isn't it?
Ordinarily, perhaps, but it runs in my family. We've a full plot of these little fellows back home. I suppose you could say herbology is in my roots.
Δεύτερη ερώτηση.
Students to grow their own ingredients.
Oh, yes. In fact, our herbology teacher, Professor Garlic, encourages it. And I don't think Professor Sharp, our potions master, cares where you get your ingredients as long as your brews are all perfect.
Okay.
It was nice to meet you, Samantha. Good luck with your Dittany.
Thank you. And good luck to you too on your first day.
Α, πήρα ένα μήλο. Είπα και μπορούσα να πάρω να φάω. Επόμενος θα μιλήσουμε Τι βλέπεις?
Why, hello. Would you like to take a look?
Θέλω να πω κακία, αλλά δεν ξέρω τι θα βλέπει.
Too much in the day. Well, except for stars like Sirius, Canopus, Vega and Arcturus. I'm Amit.
Θα έλεγα ότι βλέπει το απέναντι παράθυρο, παράθυρο, αλλά δεν έχει απέναντι τίποτα. Έχει μόνο τον ουρανό.
I take it you like astronomy. Oh yes, so much to be learned from the stars. Also, there's something about the open air and night sky above the tower. It's invigorating. You will adore astronomy. Professor Shaw is incredibly knowledgeable.
Αστρονομία παρακολουθεί. Stark. Όχι, θα πω αυτό το πράγμα.
I hope astronomy's on my schedule. Sounds interesting. I have good news for you. You are most definitely taking astronomy. It is required for all 5th years. You will be enthralled with the tower. Plus, a quality telescope can show you things you never dreamed of. I suppose I'll see you in class then. Yes. Oh, and speaking of class,
μ' αρέσει που ανακαλύπτει μαγεία. Αλλά για το γαλαξία ακόμα. Α, και ο τελευταίος. Γεια. Α, αυτός κάνει πλάκες, μου θυμίζει κάποιο αυτόν.
Oh well. Right. What did you hope would happen?
I suppose I hoped it would lighten the mood. Ravenclaws can be a bit on edge the first day of class. I'm Everett, by the way. You seem downright calm next to some of these characters. And you survived a rather harrowing trip here.
Next one. Α, bot μου αυτό.
I'm glad to be here. Ready for classes to start.
Good. Glad to hear it. Truth, there's no reason to be nervous. Most professors are firm and fair. I mean, not all of the tricks I play are as simple as a tossed dung bomb, and I'm still here.
Wait, did you say most professors are fun but fair?
Ha, I did. But probably best I let you judge for yourself. I do tend to push their limits. I should wander off before someone traces that dung bomb back to me. Nice meeting you.
You too, Everett.
Ωραία.
Hey there.
Α,
New Ravenclaw.
για πάμε εκεί. Όχι. Θα πάμε κάτω. Οκ, θα πάμε κάτω.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exam.
Α, και το κατάλαβα, εντάξει. Μου το πες συντομογραφικά και τι είναι αυτό συντομογραφικά.
We've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Ένα βιβλίο. Με τόσες σελίδες που εξαφανίστηκαν δεν έπρεπε να έχει μείνει άδειο. Μαγεία, τι να πω.
You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Το εξαφάνισα.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Το κάνουμε όπως το Helsing που ανοίγει τα βιβλία και έχει σελίδες. Απάντησε το V. Δεν πάει να ακολουθεί μόνος του.
Why don't you cast Revelio on this bust and see what details the field guide can provide?
Ναι. Αυτό έχει απαιτήσω. Α, αυτό. Το μαζέψαμε. Σκέπτο. Άνοιγμα. Α, αυτές είναι οι σελίδες, Οπότε στα αγάλματα θα βρούμε αυτά, τις σελίδες.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
Του τάφ, τι κάνει? Α, είναι η όχι, δεν είναι αυτό δεν το έχουμε μάθει, αυτό έχουμε μάθει, ναι. Αυτό δεν μπορούμε ακόμα. Οκ. Όχι, πάει με τους παπύρους, τι φάση.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Map. Πάμε στο χάρτη. Εκεί. Α, μπορούμε να μετακινούμε πιο εύκολα, οκ. Θα μετακινούμε πιο εύκολα και θα αργεί. Έλα, όχι. Δεν θέλει.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Nothing to be learned at Hogwarts that one cannot learn out in the world.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Να ρωτήσουμε.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs.
Α, το όνομα, το παρατσούκλι.
You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Dark art.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of defense against the dark arts.
Δεν μου λες κάτι που δεν ξέρω. Ότι είναι σκότεινη σχεδίαση, γραφή, όλα αυτά είναι με το κακό.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard and a talented teacher.
Ευχαριστώ.
Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search.
Και έλεγα εγώ, δεν θα το μάθουν για την επίθεση με τους δράκους.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you.
Δεν ξέρω, αλλά αυτός κάτι, σαν να μας κρύβει, κάτι θέλει. As I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies. Τι είπα, το μιλήσω?
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
Πού το δεύτερο? I hope, ελπίζω.
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Επίσης βλέπω και την κάμερα μου που δεν έχει μπαταριά. Έχει ακόμα, οπότε εντάξει.
We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good.
Μας έχει πάρει περίπου μία ώρα συζητήσεις. Να γνωρίσουμε 3 μαθητές, να μας μιλήσει η καθηγήτρια, η δασκάλα, να μας μιλήσει εδώ αυτός, να μας μιλήσει ο άλλος, ο παράνομος.
Why don't I show you the clever enchantments we included in the field guides map? Unfold.
Συγγνώμη, να το ψάξω στο χάρτη.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
Και ευχαριστώ. Το θυμάμαι.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Πάμε το χάρτη.
Revelio.
Για πάμε πάνω. Όχι, είναι αυτός. Οπα.
Revelio.
Και μια γάτα. Α. Όχι. Θα πάμε πιο πάνω.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Μπήκαμε στο μάθημα.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to year 5 of charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am
Θα μας πάρει άλλη μια ώρα.
that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right? Now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review.
Αυτή δεν είναι
Everyone
ερώτηση.
get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Α, μάθαμε αυτό, το άκιο.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that.
Θα κάνει άκιο και απλά να μας πετάξει έξω.
An exceptionally lovely day. I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Και αυτό ήταν. Έλα. Μην αργείς. Άμα σε βγάλε έξω. Δεν θα χαρεί, δεν θα πει ωραία ημέρα, τίποτα.
What better than a bit of sport
Test.
to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Είναι κάποιος κι ακόμα. Α.
So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish. Excellent. Don't lose your control. Now, think. Very good.
Έλα, όχι.
Not to worry. That's it.
Δεν τα καταφέραμε.
Very good. Points to Ravenclaw. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a
Εσύ,
challenge?
το μπορούσαμε και πιο καλύτερα. Ωραία.
Just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red.
Οπότε πρέπει να το μπλε.
Yes, sir.
Let us see this. There we go.
Okay. Τέσσερα.
I know everyone is watching.
Όχι.
Try not to be nervous. You are doing quite well.
Μηνύ. Τα κατάφερα. Όχι.
Stay focused.
Here we go.
That is how it's done.
Accio.
Quite impressive.
Εντάξει, 100, αλλά χάσαμε για 10. Μπορούμε να ζητήσουμε επανάληψη ή
Let's
όχι.
make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Θέλει μια επανάληψη.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
Α, το έκανε πιο δύσκολο.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Be sharp.
Τώρα. Έλα! Το έχασα. Είναι δύσκολο. Μπορώ να κερδίσω εάν φτάσω 100. Αχ. Να. Τώρα. Ναι, και έφτασα 100. Και κέρδισα. Και έχασα και μια μπάλα. Πού είμαστε 1-1. Αυτό ήταν. Δεν θα αγωνιστούμε σε κάποιο άλλο για να με ποιος θα κερδίσει, όχι. Απογοητεύτηκα. Εγώ περίμενα να γινόταν κάτι άλλο.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Δεν έχει μπαταρία η κάμερα. Είναι το ρωτήσουμε.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Ouagadougou uses one.
You can cast spells. Λίγο ψαγμένος.
Oh yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Is Ouagadougou a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school.
Μ' αρέσει ότι γύρω απλά κάθονται και μας κοιτάνε και δεν κάνουν τίποτα.
Is Ouagadougou much bigger than Hogwarts?
Это πιο ωραίο, απλά να κινούνται.
It's the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming.
Δεν θα ήταν ωραίο να πίνει για καφέ, να καθόντουσαν, να συζητούσαν ήρεμα. Είναι όρθιοι και απλά συζητάνε.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Ouagadougou, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use a word if you would, if you're so inclined.
Θα πρέπει να μιλήσουμε. Θα μας δώσει κάποια αποστολή, κάτι.
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum.
Έχω μια πορεία. Αυτό από πίσω που έχει. Εδώ έχει ένα σεντούκι. Έχει γάτες.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling lies.
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Ooh, fight, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the minister a boot or the minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble for me, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus' fault.
Το χάρτη. Πάμε από εδώ κάτω. Μ' αρέσει που οι πίνακες ζωγραφικής κινούνται. Ναι. Το πήραμε ή όχι? Εδώ τι θα κάνουμε μονομαχία?
You'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the great poacher raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised
Ah,
opponent is a weaker
το
opponent. Care to defend
ακινητοποιεί.
yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Οπότε δεν θα πιάνουμε πράγματα. Αυτό. Ένα πούπουλο. Δεν θα είναι τίποτα άλλο. Κάτι βάρη, όχι ακόμα, μέχρι να μάθουμε. Έχουμε αυτό. Τι θα κάνουμε αυτό? Το σηκώσουμε. Ή το πετάξουμε.
Let us begin with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast.
Okay.
Remember, Levioso. Good. Now, the basic cast. Well done.
Okay. Όταν έχει άμυνα, μπορεί τον... να τον πετάξω στον αέρα και να τον κάνει σε επίθεση.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Protego. Easy. Stupid Protego. Complicates things. Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it. Let it not be your first duel. Let's just say I'm a quick.
Έλα, κάνουν επιθέσεις, έλα. Όχι. Α. Τον πέταξα. Δεν τον άφησα καν να μου κάνει επίθεση.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Ravenclaw.
Thank you, Professor Hackett.
Α, πέραμε και πόντους, βαθμούς.
Is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they
δεν είναι κάτι δύσκολο να κάνω επίθεση
A classroom duel is one thing.
χωρίς να άμυνομαι. Όχι, αμύθηκα, δεν έκανα άμυνο.
Is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to
Μια κακία στη σύνταξη πότε.
Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right, that's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Θέλει πάλι αγώνα.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way, didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
Again,
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Γιατί όχι.
Unsanctioned? I don't know. School rules are in place for a reason.
Yes, to keep students in the dark. So many things we're deemed unprepared to know. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just need to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian.
No, αλλά μου κουράζεις.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned. We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
Έκανα τη πρώτη βασική αποστολή. Ένω τα 4. Δεν μπορούμε από εδώ.
All those new expensive school books we bought you, and you leave them on platform 9? You are damn lucky that Lady Clark found them first. I'm sending them a bubble in the post. Fimer, don't...
Revelio.
Πήραμε και τη σελίδα. Το χάρτη. Α, δεν έχω μπαταρία. Πότε. Τα αφήσω εδώ, δεν έχω και μπαταρία. Και... Settings. Και κόλλησε. Save. Εδώ. Ωραία, το αποθηκεύουμε. Πολύ ωραία. Και πάμε εδώ. Λοιπόν, αυτό ήταν το live. Λοιπόν, καλό βράδυ. Καλή συνέχεια, καλή ξεκούραση και καλή εβδομάδα. Αυτά. Οπότε θα προσπαθήσω να φτιάξω κάποιο βίντεο για να προχωρήσω, γιατί το έχω αφήσει. Και αυτά. Καλό βράδυ. Bye. Πρώτα πρέπει να πατήσω εδώ το κόκκινο κουμπί και μετά τα άλλα. Ναι.